Hello, Cardinals. We're going to talk about investigation 3.1 today, observing evaporation and condensation. Our focus question today is, how does the temperature of water affect evaporation and condensation? And we are on page 14 in our notebook. The objectives for this lesson are number 1 and 6. 1 is to model and describe how water condensates and evaporates and how these procedures play a part in cloud formation. And number 6, determine the basic conditions under which water moves through the air. So we're looking at parts of the water cycle today. There are about 10 steps to this, I think maybe about 9 for this investigation. We will be making an investigation video demonstrating this lab, so in case you're absent, you could watch that. But step 1 is going to be asking the question, how does the temperature of water affect evaporation and condensation? You should discuss this with your lab group and then discuss this with the class. And you're going to be leaving enough room to write your observations later. And number 2, you're going to look at the equipment in this lesson to observe changes. You're going to get things like a 2-liter bottle, warm water, cold water, ice. And you're going to look at that and see how you could explore the different temperatures and how that affects evaporation and condensation. And then you need to, for number 3, look at how you're going to use these materials to test this question. And we're going to talk about this as a class. Step 4 is to discuss the procedures with your teacher, and then you need to create a place to record your predictions and observations. And step 5 would be to finally collect your materials, set them up, and conduct your investigation. Part of step 6 is to look at the temperature and how that affects air evaporation and condensation. You're going to rub an ice cube on the outside of each bottle. Looking at figure 3.2 to the right, you can kind of see. You're going to discuss and record what happens. And then you're also going to rub your hands on the outside of the bottle and see what happens there. So you're kind of recording what happens when you cool parts of the bottle and what happens when you warm up the bottle. Finally, step 7, you're going to clean up. And then step 8, make sure you're building your knowledge. Water, are kind of a big deal. And then after you read that, you'll probably have some vocabulary to take down. And then also answer questions 8A and 8B. So looking at investigation 3.1, there are 8 steps to this. When you get done, you should make sure you update your vocabulary. And then you could prep for tomorrow by reading investigation 3.2, which is in the textbook pages 28 and 29. Good luck with your investigation, Cardinals.